Hello there, and welcome to another edition of Built with Anywhere Workout, where if you have a dumbbell, you have a trainer. I'm DRT, and I'm going to take you through today's workout, so let's get right to it. For today, what we're going to be doing is a 15-minute AMRAP, as many rounds as possible. What we have is we're going to be using our dumbbell, a jump rope, and that's it. All right, so let's get down to it. So our first motion we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing double unders, okay? If you can't do double unders, you can do single unders. If you can't do single unders or don't have access to a rope that's high enough, we're going to use jumping jacks instead, all right? And we're going to be doing 40 repetitions of that. So let's get into that real quick, okay? So normally for our jump rope, okay, we'll just start with those single unders, all right? So just one rotation every jump. Okay, just like that. Double unders, we're getting 2 rotations of the rope with every jump. Things you're looking for here is that you don't want to think about bringing the feet high. You actually want to be jumping higher, but maintaining that nice straight line as we go up and down. So if this is normal jumping, we want to jump higher, right? Versus, okay, this single, right? Where I go and try to bring my legs up to get the rope to rotate under. You're still accomplishing the same goal in both those scenarios. You're getting more distance between your feet and the ground, but you can hear how hard that hit is when I have to then re-jump again, right? So we want to just work on that elasticity of that lower leg, okay? So, if we're going into double unders here, we're going to keep the same thing. I want to keep my head nice and neutral. So I'm looking about maybe 6 to 8 feet in front of me, maybe a little farther than that, depending on how your head angle is. We just don't want that head to be kicking up because that actually makes us jump back a little bit on every time, or looking down does the same thing. If you just try jumping and if you look down at the ground, you're going to naturally start to jump back. Same thing as I jump, right? Kicking that head back is going to do the same thing with that slight bit of jump back. So, okay, double under here, we're set. Feet are together, not wide, okay? Find that position on the ground, so neutral head. Okay, start my jump. Okay, other thing you have is that your hands, right? So easy way to find where your hands need to go into this is that if I put my thumbs on the top of my hip bone and then rotate them out, they're slightly in front of my body, okay? Versus being back here, right? Slightly in front, so I should be able to see them out of my peripheral vision, right? So I can see my hands, right? It's got a lot to it. And the other thing we want to do is we want to think about using our biceps for this, okay? Almost like we're beating a drum versus these haymaker arm swings, okay? So that's what we'll do. But if you can't do the rope stuff, that's no big deal. We're just going to get into those jumping jacks, right? So just into our jumping jacks, just like that. Cool? All right, next thing we got. We're going to do 16 Renegade rows, okay? We're going to alternate hands, so it really means 8 on each arm. There's no push-up involved onto this. It's just Renegade row. So we're set here. I'll do it from different angles for us. Set like this, neutral head, okay? Feet about shoulder width, so squat width. We're going to be driving as hard as we can down into the ground with one arm as we drive our elbow up as high as it goes. And then we'll switch. Okay? We're trying not to get this huge rotation like that. We want to keep ourselves nice and neutral. So from the side, okay, same thing. Lower half is nice and tight. Push, rotate, pull, push, rotate, pull, push, rotate, pull. If you only have one dumbbell, what we can do is just jettison one, right, like that. Hand down on the ground, like this. Get set, okay? Roll it over, or walk ourselves over. Set again, like that, okay? So you can just alternate your dumbbell back and forth by maintaining that good high plank position, all right? So we have 16 of those alternating, so 8 on each arm. After we get done that, we're gonna stand up, and then we're gonna go into 10 hang clean to overhead, all right? So 2 dumbbells is obviously gonna be more difficult. 1 dumbbell is gonna be a little easier. We're gonna get 5 on each arm if you're doing a single, 10 total if you're using double. So let's start with a single one first. So I've got my dumbbell. I'm gonna swing it between my legs. Feet are about shoulder width apart. Swing it between my legs, up to the shoulder, dip, and press, okay? From the side, as I swing it between my legs, back is flat, weight shifted towards my heels, knees are driving out, right? So set position like that, up to my shoulder, dip, press. As I dip and press, I'm dipping through the heel, keeping that torso nice and perpendicular, okay? So again, okay, like this. I'm gonna get 5, dip, catch, press. Okay, 5 of those get done. Then I'll switch arms. Like this, up, press, press, press. Okay, that's with 1 single dumbbell. 2 dumbbells. Same thing, right, but not between the legs now. We're gonna keep our feet still about that same width, maybe a little bit narrower. Okay, just to make sure our knees don't cave in. So I dip of get those hips back. So I kick the hips back, drive out to my shoulders, dip, press, back down. Okay, just like that. Hinge back and press, right? So that's our 2. But with the 2, what we don't want to do is this, watch my knees. I don't want to cave those knees in. I want those knees out, right? So we make sure to drive those knees out. Okay, again, when I dip and drive, knees are still going out. Never letting them cave in. Okay, and you're gonna do 10 of those, all right, total. So that is today's workout. Remember, if you like this workout, hit that thumbs up below. If you love these workouts, well, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that we can keep sending you this awesome content every day. And my name's Ryan, and I will see you next time.